What's up YouTube, my name is Graham, and this is going to be episode 5 of Let's Complete the Pokedex in Pokemon Blue. In this episode we are going to be clearing out this route and going up to Bill to get the SS and ticket, and then we are going to be going down to all the way down to Vermilion. The only thing that we're not going to be doing is fighting Misty, because at the time of recording this I thought I'd already beaten Misty, because I'd already beaten Misty in Pokemon Red. Because if you guys don't know, I'm playing alongside Blue in my red cartridge so that I can catch Pokemon exclusive to certain routes as I get to that route in game anyway. But so I digress. In this episode, I believe we catch 5 Pokemon ish. So we actually get quite a good number of Pokemon caught in this episode, which is pretty darn nice. I believe in the next episode we get like half of what we get this episode. So this was a pretty efficient episode as far as Pokemon catching. But anyway, talking now about what's going on in real life, etc. Today is November 18th, 2012. That's significant because tomorrow is Monday and then Tuesday, and then I have a 5-day weekend for Thanksgiving because live in America. But I don't think that like Thanksgiving is that like important of a holiday, because like if you think about what people did to like the indigenous people, we killed them off basically, took over their land, and we celebrate like having a dinner with them, which really meant nothing. But so like the origination of Thanksgiving is kind of dumb, but it is, for me, it's nice to just have a day and like take out a day and just be thankful for everything that you have. I feel really thankful for being able to like even just be able to eat and go to school and be educated and stuff. It's very important, and it's great that living where I do, I'm able to do that. But anyway, moving on from that, I have a 5-day weekend for Thanksgiving, and so what I'm hoping to be able to do is record all of Let's Play number 4. It's going to be a fairly short Let's Play, and probably about to episode 20, I'll get up to episode 20 fully produced and rendered and ready for upload, so that I can upload 3 videos a week for all the way up until my winter vacation, which is when I'll probably end up being able to record again, because as you guys can probably tell, I don't have that much free time. So when I do have time to record, I generally record a lot of episodes at once. Like I had Luigi's Hidden Mansion, excuse me, completely recorded before summer even ended, and I was slowly releasing those episodes all the way up until I think like late October, maybe even early November. I think more so of late October though. But anyway, so I do like to have a good amount of videos stockpiled so that I can actually keep content steadily releasing. I can keep steadily releasing content, and so I'm going to have 5 days where I'm gonna have a good amount of free time. I'm probably just going to designate maybe like 3 hours a day in those 5 days to being able to record and upload stuff. Because today, while I am going to probably narrate maybe one more episode, I don't have that much time really, because it's Sunday and it's almost 12 p.m., so pretty much midday. And I have yet to do my homework, which is not that big of a deal because I actually have yet to finish it. I have started and pretty much completed most of it, but I have to like find a thing for it. In English we're doing like some poetry analyzation, which I don't see how that makes me a better reader or writer, really. I understand that like people enjoy reading poetry, which it's not my thing, but I'm not gonna like badmouth poetry. But just to me, I don't feel any more or less enlightened, or feel like I've gained any more knowledge, or even that I don't feel qualified to read poetry and analyze it in the way that we are expected to. But I think my teacher seems to like me, and so hopefully I'll be able to find a good poem and give it a good analyzation. We have to write pretty much like a 2-page essay on it, which it'll take me a good amount of time, and so I should probably get started as soon as I finish this, and then after I'm done with that, I'll be able to record another episode. But anyway, enough of my schedule for the day. In this episode, we go all the way to Vermilion. My favorite city in this game is probably like the one that, or at least the one that I've probably spent the most time in, is a Cerulean City, because when I was younger, I used to always choose Charmeleon not Charmeleon, but Charmander as a starter, and I would pretty much use him exclusively to get up to this point in the game, and I would always get I'd get owned at the Cerulean Gym, and so I would spend so much time grinding up my Charmander / Charmeleon to be able to beat Misty. And sometimes I'd just give up because I'd be like, I don't feel like grinding that much, I'll choose a different starter. And for that reason I chose Bulbasaur a bunch too, like playing later. Like when I was younger, I would either go with Charmander if I felt like, because like I just thought he was really cool, I really liked Charizard, or I would go with Bulbasaur, because that's the quickest path to beating the first 2 gyms, which was pretty much the hardest part for me in the game, because I would say my ratio of choosing Charmander to Bulbasaur was about 80-20, so I probably played the game about to completion probably about like 5 times, but like started a new game probably about 20, because when I was younger I didn't really have that great of an attention span. I liked starting out and catching new Pokemon, etc., but really it was just get a starter and make it evolve and have a badass starter. For me, at least that's how I played it, which wasn't really a bad thing. It was just I didn't really understand that having a balanced team helped out much more than having one really cool starter. But anyway, on this route, we find Meowth in Pokemon Blue, and in Pokemon Red, we find Mankey. So after I catch this Meowth, and I give it a name, which is kind of important. The reason why I give it the name Smokey, which is my neighbor's cat, which seems to like to come over to my house, and we started letting it in recently into our house, because it would always come to our door and meow, etc. It's probably the most friendly cat I've ever met. It just really likes to interact with people. And so Meowth being a cat Pokemon, I named it Smokey, because it's almost even turned into our cat. Like, it'll spend the night and all of this stuff. It'll stay for a really long time. It pretty much only leaves to eat and do its business, if you will. So that's the reason behind the Smokey nickname for Meowth. I'm not going to be using Meowth on my team, nor will I be using the red exclusive for this area. That Pokemon being a Mankey, which I give a much less significant nickname, because I just give it a human nickname, or a human name as a nickname, because I didn't really know what to give it. But yeah, so as you can see, there's the transition for Red, and here is the Mankey. Mankey is a pretty cool Pokemon. I never really used it on the team, because like I've probably explained before, I only owned Blue as a child. That was the only first-generation Pokemon game I owned. I always wanted Yellow. I thought Yellow was really badass, but I never really felt the need to be like, oh yeah, I should go get Red. But I bought it for this Let's Play because, I mean, it's always been something that I've wanted to do, is complete the Pokedex. But anyway, so I did consider using Mankey on my team, seeing that it is a region exclusive, or not a region, but a cartridge exclusive for Red, and I've never really used it on my team in Blue. But I decided against that. I am using one Red exclusive for my team to complete my Fire, Water, Grass core that I have going on with Paris and when it's fully evolved Blastoise. I have one fire type in mind that pretty much probably gave it away, but I'm still not gonna say it in case you guys don't know what Pokemon it is. Excuse me, my voice is kind of getting tired. I don't know. I just not very. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like my throat is just tired. I don't feel sick. I'm well rested, but I just don't like talking for a while. For me right now is kind of, it's been irritating my throat, and so I was thinking about putting off this narration of post commentating session for episode 5, but I really do need to get as many episodes done at a time as possible, especially because I have a solid 20-minute block pretty much to commentate over an episode of Pokemon Blue, and as you can see, we have 27 Pokemon already, so that's kind of a lot for for only having one gym badge, which granted, we did leave the area that we normally get a gym badge for, but still, it's pretty cool. Pretty freaking cool, in my opinion, to have already 27 Pokemon. I don't know, I'm just so fascinated with the idea of catching them all. It's always so preached. It's like gotta catch them all. It's like the Pokemon slogan, but for some reason I just never felt the need to even try to put them all in little Pokeballs and put them in a computer and have all their entries in my digital encyclopedia. But I probably should have, because I think it's really freaking awesome. Yeah, moving on from just that topic, I'm trying to become more coherent, or not coherent, but use less sort of transitions, like even how I just did when I said like moving on or anyway. I kind of want to just go from one topic to another without needing to designate sort of transition speech. I really just want to become a better speaker in general. Speech is it's one of the most effective forms of means of communication. I mean, because when you hear hearing a word as opposed to the written word, you can understand like more sort of speech emphasis. Sarcasm comes across better. It's a lot more. It's a lot not more easy. I almost said more easy. That's really stupid speech, but it's a lot easier to convey strong opinions or like ideas through speech, because just the way a voice is, it just, because at least when I read, I don't like read in someone else's voice. If I'm to read a book, pretty much everything just goes across in my voice, basically. So for that reason, sort of when I read, I feel like I feel like a lot of people also do that. I feel like it's not only me, but so I feel like that's pretty much what that's one of the reasons why speech is less effective than or why speech is more effective than like writing and stuff. And of course, a good piece of writing can also be very effective, but I feel like speech is the most effective form of communication. So if I can narrow down my use of like transition things like but anyway, or saying moving on, and also eliminating any stutters, which I do stutter quite a bit. I try my best not to, and likes, you knows, any of that sort of stuff. I want to eliminate that as much as possible, just to become a better speaker. I feel like a good speaker is one of the best. I don't really know what word to use. One of the best. Communicators. It's the easiest form to convey strong opinions or ideas, and I also feel like I learn a lot better from when something is stated out loud and I hear it, as opposed to me like reading it on a piece of paper. So that's another reason why I feel like speech is more effective than any other form of communication. Yeah, my throat has been kind of bothering me. I didn't want to hit this Magikarp with any move because it was like level 5 or something, and so I felt like if I hit it with something, I would kill it. So it ends up kind of eating up a few Pokeballs before I end up catching it. I believe I actually killed one before that, but I just edited that out because I tried to hit it with something and then I got killed. Oh no, I switched in a Pokemon to lower his health a little bit. Sorry if you heard that on the mic. I accidentally kind of bumped my table, and I don't know if that actually came across over through the microphone. But yeah, I'm kind of working on trying to change my my recording setup just a little bit. It's really effective right now, and I like it. But I have my mic like sitting on a table on its little self-stand thing, and I want to put it like up to on a mic stand so it's like above the table and see if that makes it pick up less keyboard clicks, etc. Because I'm just going to use this as an example. But if I type an example because I accidentally stopped the recording by hitting a key, but I'm pretty sure you guys have heard it before. I'll just do this like that comes through the mic a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys could hear, and so I just wanted to use that as an example. But I feel like if I put the mic up on a stand, then it would be a lot off the table. It would be picked up a lot less. Of course, mouse clicks, like that kind of stuff, it's still gonna be heard a lot because it's just louder. But the noise from the keyboard button presses they really shouldn't be as loud as they are when picked up from my mic. So I'm gonna try to sort of change around the microphone setup so that I can record Portal 2 again, because I don't know if I will be able to get a headset for a while, just because monetary things. Plus, I always want to buy like new games and stuff to record. Not even necessarily new games, but like I had to buy a Pokemon Blue copy, or not a Pokemon Blue, a copy of Pokemon Red and a Game Boy player to record this series because I didn't want to do it with emulators. So I mean, while I do have a little bit of cash, I don't want to have to spend it on a new headset because it's pretty lame. Or not even lame, but it sucks that my headset broke in the first place, and I wish it hadn't, because that was pretty much the best means of using it for that Portal 2 Let's Play. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in episode 6.